Yeah, live active. All right. Big up everybody, you see it. Yeah, man, quick live people. Done late already. So let me see who there and who want to check in and who want to say, right. Big up to that one person that we check in from early, you know. Live. Yes. Subscribe. Yo, big up yourself, okay? Yo, my deal with. Bless up yourself, my general. Hope everything up. Yeah, man. We're there, just to make a big papa is easy, you know. We're there. Yeah, see me I feel right. I tell us, me I contemplate if they swap BUJU, because now me can't believe me. You place me as comrade. No, sir. You know, comrade and come green. See? Yeah, man. All right, real man there, because real man not itch, you know. You hold on the real man. Let me just make to share with that link.
Yeah, man, do you think, man? Do you think?
I can say good evening to the people in the meantime, between time.
Yeah, man, big up on yourself, now Jamaica people, because I tell you now, I don't even want to talk about politics again. I done with that.
Yo, big up everybody, you know, big up real Alex Biggs, where are you doing? Big up yourself, you know, big up real Simon, Godfrey, big up yourself, you know, big up K Young, big up Mr. Fabulous, Jamon, where are you doing? Big up Jackie, you know, I go on Miss Jackie, everything up. Bless up yourself, you know. Yeah, make things happen, you know. Yeah. Yeah, man. But you don't know, me kind of march out late, because me there in earlier, I stream this thing, you know, because as I say, more of the people, you know, get a good observe, you know, how I go on as it relates to this politics thing. You know, so we have to just check in with the ones and ones. PNP Waxy, where are you with?
You know, me nothing reach home, me the top of one little ends. And I beat that one juice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I go on.
Are you sound so happy? It's like something happen.
Huh?
Yeah, ask how you sound so happy like something happen.
I must, man, we get rain, man. Show us a blessing, man.
Okay. All right. So, anyways, yeah, me back to share who they are, so you think going on, man. Big up yourself, big up all who they are, big up Merkaba, you know, 360. Yeah, man. Big up Emotep Set Speed. Superstar, where are you with? Yeah, man. So where are you with real man? Big up yourself, Wedding Palace. We just want to find out what you think about that conference thing that today.
That me I go tell you, man. That me I go tell you, Virgin. Enough of them money where you say about as far as me see. If you don't want better, you don't want change in a place, and you can't run on certain things. I'm not busy when a boy want to say. I'm not done with politics. Because politics is just one big joking when you the print. Because the people them still not learn record. That me I try to tell you. When you get a man like all the DJ in that when me see this, so me I say, Judge God no. Every man have a right to do what they want to do still end up on the same building, but me can't really pre-budget them style, because I don't know how I go on this.
So you say you're not in agreement for BUJU and support?
I'm not in agreement. BUJU can't come out here and tell me one thing how long now when I say ropes and Jamaican people for wise up and learn and listen and this and that, but still you align yourself to a party. So why your agenda?
Yeah, look, where you say look hypocritical.
They're not big hypocrite that man.
Remember before you born BUJU, it's only Rasta can liberate the people, you know.
People over hills and valleys. I'm going to see you liberate Mark Golden.
Probably him did in a belly when that song they draw, or in in father bars when that song they drop. But it was a big hit around the place. You see it, and the people let me take it serious.
I wouldn't agree with him Palace, because yeah, what happened now?
No, we're not a superstar saying. But what we hear we are saying, no?
Well, with BUJU endorsing Mark Golden, it's a good look, because Mark Golden is not one of those politicians that don't have and go inside a party if you go there. Them man, they have them something, they contribute to Jamaica, both him and his father. So give
What's
them
it?
man a chance, give them man a chance to see what him will do.
But no politician not going to politics, so brother.
What's it?
Especially like in a top position there. Which broke man go go be the prime minister or the president? I mean always hear people talk that, you know. Tell me one broke person will be the prime minister or the president. A man will never have nothing at all. We just get up off of the street because probably him educated and a man just say, all right,
President Lincoln.
President position. Tell me what that is.
And there's the President Lincoln.
No, sir.
But anyway,
No,
yo,
no.
pick up the panel.
If you want to say probably all the Thomas Sankara now.
But they got we already tell you, we are talking
No, because him say Lincoln. Because him say Lincoln. You get me? I say. But no, you're right, Rick. You're right, man. You're right.
But
about
Imate,
narrative where the man always spread. You see it. I mean, I say it not really. Well, no, we are still in my view because here is no poor man wherever, you know, them just pick up a man when they have nothing at all and just throw him in a politics and say, all right, go and run the place. We never see that yet still. We know say have people, we have people still.
They have to fund politics, you know.
Makes sense.
So real man.
yeah, brother.
Yeah, man. Me actually hear you say, boy. Yeah, you're disappointed in a BUJU BANTON. So how BUJU go on with now?
I'm not disappointed in no man, you know. I just I tell you what say.
Yeah.
I don't really want you come around and come talk about what him name, the prime minister now, I know him I do the people, them I know him I fool the people, them I know him I do this and I do that. But still it as a Rasta, me who a Rasta and he regards me who a Rasta pan. Me now look for the BUJU up on that the stage this evening. Me I look for the 8 Mate and some rest of people.
So
Not BUJU BANTON.
So
real
Rasta. Yeah, got you.
No, before me, yeah, well, your question, don't forget it. So, may I say, based on your observation of Rasta behavior throughout the modern times, you still have music Rastas at that standard, eh? Where I say, oh, you expect this and expect that?
You have a couple of them out there will make me still look towards, you know, for certain guidance. See me, like me showing already, you know, I'm of no religion, you know. Because I don't believe in no devil Jesus.
No, we are talking about the music Rasta them. Not talking about like
yeah. But hold on, but no, when you come up, then better nobody even sing the song then and tap sing song and just go turn politician.
No, a music man do real man. You can't say that.
So we have the part. All right.
I feel like are you
them not the top line is to me the people I'm still not learning. I just hit that. So
Yeah,
I want next 4 more years again on a chain and bandage.
Yeah, but real man. But remember, said Bob Marley did do it too, right?
Bob Marley never aligned himself to none of them. He tried
peace. But hold on, you know said BUJU aligned with the body. You see the man just go at the conference.
So what am I doing?
But what you mean,
when
Imate?
Bob Marley,
I endorse that.
I don't agree with that, man.
That's a big endorsement.
Alright, watch this. Alright, make we agree that him endorse them. That's fine. But what me I say is this, all right? The narrative say Rasta mustn't deal with politics, and who set the precedence there? Because
you don't believe that.
Right, then that's how BUJU get the fire from.
No, but all I know, Imate, it no matter who set the presidents. BUJU himself, brother, always talk about the dirty politicians and rare. You see how him beat Andrew Holness, but no, I understand why him beat Andrew Holness, because it was a comrade. And that's why him beat Andrew Holness.
That's assumption,
Let me ask one question because we're reading politics. So, if like me I say Andrew Holness now do a good job, you know, but me I say if BUJU in a BUJU eyes are in dark glass, when I look him feel like Andrew now do a good job. You don't feel like he have the right to.
Of course.
And align himself to an next party.
Of course.
Yeah. Yo, Rick. You said that man join the panel now because BUJU have been expressing for the past years.
Thank you very much.
Disapproval of the current administration. So him showing up to support the PNP to me is consistent, and that's irrespective of him being a Rastaman. Look, none of us on the panel, we're not fool. We know say in order to effect any kind of change in the system, you have to get involved in the system.
Right.
Yeah.
So BUJU can't just keep sitting on the sideline and talk. You have to back up him talk with some action. So my thing say is not I agree with him, say he must support them, but his action is consistent with what he has been showing for the past years.
But I disagree with him, Palace, because here now, remember saying, BUJU man is a man that preach about Africa this and go back to the motherland and rape. And Mark Golding do a slavery skit.
One at a time, brother.
Mark Golding do a slavery skit on stage before BUJU go at the conference, and him still go at the conference knowing he's a man who always preach about them things.
But listen. I see the skit, and I know said, as Mr. Vegas mentioned in his response to it, that it going backfire. But it might be in poor taste, but I see what the intent was behind it. The man said him endorse slavery and support slavery. The man said the system we have right now, and that's what the system do to it. And so
it was not done.
So let me ask another question. So is there a difference between BUJU Banton and Damian Crawford? I told them about unlocks,
Yes,
yeah, man. Yeah, man. But
that's why different.
Cause one of them I deal with straight. All right, before me answer you right there, so anyone who on the panel that say no, the true way of Rastafari in Jamaica and around the world, and what we really endorse and what we really.
Why would I make you say BUJU endorse the true way though?
Right.
No, because Rasta when me grew up and know from 80s, no deal. I'm nothing to do with no form of politics at all.
We don't know disrespect for BUJU. Would I see BUJU name aligned with certain things where Rasta
but real man, that's not true, because you even have a person here, Ras Asta, where him run a Rastafari and the party where him put him name on the ballot. So
still now overs when me say still in the
overs when I say quote unquote Rasta not to deal with politics, but nobody never said that neither. I just a man said that on them something there, because as a matter of fact, remember said that Haile Selassie was a politician. Marcus Garvey was a politician, brother. Right? I remember saying Rastafari get them, the motivation or whatever from Haile Selassie and Marcus Garvey. Primarily.
In my opinion, I just feel like BUJU is a hypocrite.
No, because there is a reason on things, So I just ask again, if there's a difference between Damian Crawford and BUJU Banton, because both of them have unlocks, and what the only difference is one specialty of politics and one specializing in music.
One a church Rasta. Damian Crawford a church Rasta.
I've actually never heard Damian Crawford. I never hear him yet still, but I don't know what you say.
Yeah, Mr. Church Rasta. Is that man?
Like that. Because I look at the image, because I don't really hear BUJU going around and say praise this Rastafari every day.
No.
When we really even check BUJU catalog, I want song me hear him have when we go full Rasta, and I want to read that quote a while ago.
Hey, because there's something. Anyways, let me say something, see?
Yeah.
So this is what me believe. Where BUJU them do, where BUJU did not wrong with it, Where you see the way how you go about for inside change, you have to come with something better than going there and singing your music. You get what I say? Because to me, once you go in front of the camera like that, to me, as a musician, even if you was an actor or anything, it just show me say, yo, and because of the camera, why you do that?
Carla,
there must be a reason why you do that.
Carla, if you realize it, BUJU over the past year, as Carla previously said. Good night, everybody.
Yeah.
BUJU Banton has been consistent, and he has aligned himself to the Maroon movement, which is adversarial to the present administration. So you can see where he would have, let's say, in the middle, and him got aligned to the maroon something, and him start drift to where that present administration is not. So if you ever say, if you ever say BUJU Banton shouldn't, me don't know if when you turn Rasta, you revoke your rights and privilege as a Jamaican citizen, or you're not allowed to vote.
No, nobody not say that. Nobody not say that. But bear in mind, say you go there for your change, right? What's your motive of inciting that change? Just by showing up?
No, it means that
That is
no,
so
hold
true.
on, hold on. He's saying that he's aligning himself with Mark Golding, right?
I
Because
know nothing wrong with
him
that.
believes
Yeah.
that Mark Golding have the solution. So me not see nothing wrong with that. And truth
Yeah,
be
but
told, what's this in
but
a family? Let me
Imhotep.
say this in a family. Hold on. Let me finish. Remember saying no, even during the pandemic, BUJU Banton did a burn the fire enough say, yo, free up the people them and free up
Everybody
the
have
people
that
them,
try to accuse him, and the man just go what?
Waxy, your signal not strong, brother.
Why we could give him a chance?
Waxy, your signal not strong. And we don't know who you are cuss and a ball about. We don't cuss and ball,
Yeah,
brother.
man.
This is what I think.
But Imhotep, okay.
I go hear what his agenda that they have. Because I know him go come forward.
Waxy, your party do conference today, So me say that's why you should listen to conference today, Because your party do conference today. I don't expect you for your ball. You should have tell me what you think about the conference. And your signal never good with that here we are said clearly.
Yo,
So,
Imhotep, you see what I'm share with me now still?
Yeah.
Like me always say. And me know you might share the same sentiment as me, cause regular reason upon this. I am not a lover of politician, brother. I am a lover of changes, policies, set things in our country where the people them can benefit from it. Me no feel like say, me just tired of the curry goat politician when they know my you. We are gassing people, brother. Me tired of them, the kind of people that
Yeah, but
wanna
real man. Yeah, but
learn.
real man. But
Them
real man.
not
Remember I say
learn it,
no.
Mate.
But real man, watch this In order to make the change, you have to get engaged in the political process. That's the
You can't
reality.
stay outside of the car and drive the car.
Exactly. So you have to
Oh,
get
you mean you
involved.
can
So
use a
you see
remote
this,
control?
hold
I
on, man, real man. Watch this, man. And that's why this affect Rastafari up to this day.
Sure.
Who is at the table now to represent Rastafari, to
They have no
present
demands.
the demands of
Yeah.
Rastafari and them something?
You
Who's at the
understand?
table right now? They have no representation because them as a Rasta born politics. No. What Buju do are the right thing him do for sure say here go on now. Rasta need to have a voice in the political process. So if him choose to say at this so him see film vision, nobody can fight him. But a man mustn't use the notion to say Rasta no deal with politics and beat Buju. Beat
No,
him
but
with something else.
But
not
anybody will know nothing about politics and Rastafarianism know that the Rastafarian movement has been lenient to PNP for years
Right.
because of the Coral Garden incident where
Right.
Bustamante told them that if the burying ground, if the prison can't hold them, the burying ground will hold them. So for
Right.
years, if anybody will know the history,
Right.
this couldn't be surprising.
no, but not only that alone, me no want to feel say we hold one man to everything, because the man is a JLP, him fi be JLP all him life. So saying this about Buju, not because
Yeah,
Buju
we
is a
can't
Rasta man.
go
Me
leave
no
because we
expect.
get a bad signal. So me join you later on if anything.
when I reach home and get good signal, Wax, you join back. Why know me
Yeah,
know, man?
man.
I
Hey,
think I come
Rick,
off my road for a reason.
remember say something before. Because more they are listening. But remember say something. This is what me think, right? Me think that Jamaica needs some organized group that organize them vote and then to make demands. Me think the politician them I tell them too much of what them go do without no demands back high. So things never ever go change. And if Buju can organize a few people vote and go over PNP, when things them gonna make change, nothing wrong with doing though. I now will
Imagine,
no side.
me disappointed in both party them. Me just sold over them, brother. Me can't bother. God no.
Yeah, boy, you listening conference, real man?
Yeah, man. Me da listening today.
Well, me not lie still. Me hear Me hear Mark
Me hear the
Golding said
policy.
that. Me hear Mark Golding said that, yeah, man. His administration will make it mandatory for Marcus Garvey being taught in schools.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
me
And
love that.
definitely that for
It's a
me,
plus.
yeah, man. That automatically
No,
make
but
it
but
so.
Them
but
a go
but
legalize bumper
Imhotep.
clock.
No, but hold
Me
on,
not
Imhotep.
believe that.
When since Marcus Garvey stopped teach at school? Me think
Marcus
me
Garvey,
are probably
no,
the
hold on,
youngest
no,
man
no, no,
run
no,
in it.
no, no. Marcus Garvey is not a curriculum in the schools. It's not.
No, it's not.
No.
Them
Hold
just
on, hold
gloss
on,
over certain little things in a one little
hold
book
on.
and that's
No,
it.
hold on,
We're
Imhotep,
talking
man.
about a curriculum.
Imhotep, hold on. I think I am the youngest one panel. Me are 30,
Right.
Yeah.
right? And when me they go to school, me learn Marcus Garvey in depth
What did
with
you learn
several
about
But
Marcus
hold
projects.
on,
Garvey?
hold on. What
Yeah.
in depth you learn about
Hold
Marcus
on,
Garvey?
listen all I'm speeches them and everything when him did overseas. I mean, listen all I'm speeches them. I just show me is not really a
But that is
history
not
buff.
but don't worry, that is a one-off thing, bro. We
Yeah.
can't
Right.
talk about the curriculum in Jamaica. So I
No,
want to
but at Jamaica, I go to school, so I me ask when did it stop? Me not say stop. Me
No,
just
no,
want to know
it
when it
wasn't.
stopped.
But hold on, man.
no,
It's
we
just
don't
like
know.
watch this, Just like in the schools you have Spanish and French as part of the curriculum, and then make
English
you choose either French or Spanish, right? That's not the case with the teachings of Marcus Garvey. So
Okay, so what you want is as a
third,
subject
yeah, it
itself
should be a
instead of being
curriculum. Yeah,
taught
right,
into
right,
No,
history.
no.
right. It should be a part of the
And
curriculum.
it won't be a subject enough because him say
Brother, that's the
I'm gonna bring
greatest
back
black man for
civics.
the 20th century, brother.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
so
bring
so
back
watch this,
civics.
Watch this, Once them start to teach Marcus Garvey's curriculum or say the teachings of Marcus Garvey, then definitely the country would be better. The only disappointment me have though is that me not really hear him talk about trying to get Marcus Garvey exonerated because he's a
From the
national
release.
hero and him still have
Yeah.
the charge in America. And you want to teach him in a school and you not talk about how to exonerate him so at least him record clean. So I just a little part there, but
Well, on him
yeah,
to
that was a
Oh,
great
baby
idea
steps,
for
baby
say
steps,
have
stick up it.
Marcus Garvey,
Stick
in
up
the
it. Stick
schools.
up
Yeah.
it. But nothing is wrong if him got a one charge, brother. You have to bear in mind, so we are human. Malcolm X got charged,
No,
No, he
me
got
not
deported.
compare. No, me not compare apples and oranges. What is Me not compare fraudulent because it is proven that the charges were fraudulent against Marcus Garvey. Them
And we
charged him
know
for
that.
wire fraud. Well, no,
How
them
that
charge him.
how that how that guy building a great ganja Aladdin, the man was saying bright on the whole panel. You come
Ah,
yourself
see
to
that.
general.
Yeah, man.
The
Yeah.
man
So what I'm
attack.
saying, the
Are you want
charges
to
are
when
yeah.
the man attack you as him coming up, he must take with that unnecessary point again. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Anyway,
man.
what
Make,
do
yeah,
we
man.
do
Ganja Aladdin good, man. Remember say them man, they said that's him not religious, and then him I say him believe when God create the earth. So him more confused than me still, but not no wrong. I pure confusion.
Yeah,
Which one I
but
boot you have
Imhotep,
on
you know, say
Imhotep?
people not even know enough. You say go to school now, not even know the hero them, brother.
I don't know nothing
Right,
about
right,
them.
right,
Believe me,
Nothing.
right.
But
So
and he
so
teach at school and they still don't know.
yeah, so what I was saying, family, is this now. They have admitted that the charges were trumped up. The wire fraud charge against Marcus Garvey, it was a fraudulent charge. All the Jamaican government needs to do right now is to petition the US government to exonerate him and pardon him. That's all.
True,
Listen
we
me, listen me.
understand that.
If Joe Biden can pardon a Turkey, me not see why Marcus Garvey can't get pardoned
Then,
in
but
a real
Yeah.
again,
life.
but yeah, I thought this I know it, but I mean, I tell you, say them no look on it like how me you don't want to look on it right now. Hear me, I tell you
Yeah.
again. How more have happening in the island when me born and grow. I'm not telling no lie. Me just over them two politician people in JLP labor, right?
So what do we do?
No, but real man,
Boot
But
her.
hold on, don't make me sit down there, better. Uno no make me done, you know.
all we can talk that way, but we haven't talked realistically
No,
because
no, realistic, but you know make me done when I say. Me say, and me done see me done see where labor right already done in a sense. They make a lot of progress with a lot of stuff. Me can't go around that. But people still there that suffer under bondage. If Mark Golding now can come with for them line lips on the same bill and come make a difference and try to
Yeah,
uplift
you
this.
know you talk from a biased place. You sound like a biased man.
Me I go
But
be brother.
big Papa, regardless of that, hold on there, regardless of that, Mark Golding and Andrew Holness, those two people basically have nothing to do with the election, based on how the Jamaican electoral system set up, right? Because individual people are in them seat, you know, brother.
Yeah.
Zine? So that is one of the worst things about Jamaica political system. So Big Papa we there at the head of the JLP. Big Papa are the best man, but guess what? No, the man not from the community. Me not like him, and him so me prefer the PNP man, so me vote for PNP. And then the best leader now around the country. So the political system is flawed. The Senate can shut down any amount of things, and they are not elected officials. The system is flawed. The system needs to change.
All right, so Mark Golden made some very solid points. I make me just really
constitutional
want kind of
reform and that.
Yeah, me really want kind of reason about when we say Mark Golden, I reason about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we don't have to assess it from thing, from the start.
Right.
You don't want to think about before we get to Mark Golden, there are other people who make some speech, man. You don't want to think about them people. Want to think about even the part where we see viral over the internet where the people them say, look up 1.4 or 1.5 million fast in 10 minutes. And the collection plate part. Don't think about that.
Every day when I go on evening, shopping I go on I get to, so nobody think on exempt from it. The day when politics are so good.
Politics need money, brother. Remember say Trump go to prison and come back and raise $7 million and I must say one day, brother, or something along that, And Trump is a quote unquote billionaire, He go do him mug shot and come back and get $7 million in one day.
Well, big man thing still, right? Big man thing. If you're looking at it from the local perspective, a person might say, well, yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. But from an international perspective, brother, when somebody has a political party at a conference and collect the raw cash like that in a hand, brother, I mean, if it was pledges, where a person will say, yeah, man, pledge 100,000, so when it's done, he might give them the 100,000, you can say pledge, yeah. But when they collect the raw cash,
you get the optics.
Man.
You get the optics. You run only Africa and the Caribbean.
Let me see, I think you never real for true.
It don't
look away, man.
And watch this now. If both parties do it, it's still wrong. So me don't want nobody say, but the labor them do it too. It can't look good.
So you see what they are dealing now, it might adapt me try show you. All them look at
fundraising there every conference.
All them look at thing they know already. Where you collect money like a church there do collection plate. You have to be more professional than that.
But hold on, a 4 million you said in collect, Rick?
Me just assume that by the thing there. Some people say more, some people say less.
Yeah,
I mean, your woman said she want 2.5 million and
right.
If like
she said she reached 2.6. Me not hear no further.
Yeah. And a couple of things there. So probably square off about 1.4. And she said that was about 1 minute more and come like that 1 minute there long. This 1 minute.
So in a 5 minute at the speed round.
Yeah, man, that's true, man. Full of craft. They're full of craft, man. No. But the prosperity, man. Yeah, listen, the PNP have money, man. So hold on. So what all them pundits the way I say the people them are suffer.
Yeah, because the people look the PNP.
No, but it might take more.
The man never say the people them are suffer. I mean, I'm looking at the crowd to see who really I think the people look healthy and look.
Like you see picture them pan the green and me I see some woman with breast out and door and short up body and eyelash and nails they going to the conference, brother.
Me hope them not drive on a bus stop this time.
Yeah, man, I'm clean like a whistle.
I want me hear real man attack this and attack that. Let me tell you something real man. One thing we don't want to see. They ban music out of politics, brother. Because them people are not nothing for music, bro.
Yeah,
but
when music them for push them political
but this your life go still look on life go now, Rick. I bet if they go play soccer you would have something to say, man.
No, but it is like this, you know.
If them go play soccer like you say, them low dancehall and thing, and I play another genre.
Yeah.
Well, them did play soccer as well, but me I say.
When me mad at them with, what me personally mad at them with, is how integral music, dancehall, reggae music has been to all these conferences for the 85 years where them a keep conference. There's always a component of dancehall music relating the rebel music, relating to the struggles where them a put people under. And
But Big
in
Papa, you know
turn,
why?
these people has done nothing, little or nothing for
Say people
dancehall
them.
music, but them use it, them use it every September, every November. It is used to enhance and
And
make them
that's
whatever nice.
I think they're
All
fool
right.
too.
No, but back in the days, who did have more influence over the people then? Right? Manley and Siaga, or was it Bob? Music move people, brother. You see me I say? And music is a means of control to people, because people listen to them
Yeah.
artists' music, put them in a mood and everything. So I am not saying that we are supposed to lose our culture, because we can't compare our thing to say America and Canada. Through them no use music, we not gonna use it. Right? I understand where they say them use it as a cheat code, as a crutch. If you do what
Yeah.
them want to do, me feel so to strike
And
a
do
more
nothing
balance.
for it
Yes.
after the campaign done. After the campaign
Uh,
done, it is
and
left
that is
alone
true.
again.
But the artists them too have to wise up, because them have control over the music too.
Yeah, all right. You see in America when the little brother there I try to I use them and them music
Right.
panting them and tell them say yo bad man, stop
Yeah,
singing the
man.
music, brother.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, the
So that's
politics
what
of
I say.
bro.
In Jamaica, so to do the same.
Ramaswamy.
All right, you remember the last election? A dub play war. The man didn't go last election,
Yeah,
brother.
man. Big sound
All
clash.
right,
Dub
but
play
watch this,
war,
But watch this, Rick. Yeah, and that's the culture now, because the last election, whole heap of artists did involve in it. I think Bounty Killer did about a fire upon it, right? And I think Subi did as a yo in below the artists them, I make them do what them I do. So that's a part of the culture still, no brother. That's a
No,
part of the
but
culture.
but
And watch this,
Imhotep.
No,
No.
what I'm
No,
saying. Hold on.
I agree, Emote,
Yeah.
but me just say look hypocritical based on how them deal with the music. So
Yes. That's what I'm saying.
you see that when you load the music or when you do something for the music, brother, that means that when you not use the music, when you look like hypocrite. Even though me see Mark Golden make a speech around that whole thing there, say whatever them have planned for dancehall. Even though me don't really care, because me I say look how long in a power about JLP and PNP and we don't never think of this. So that even know if me believe we will not say still. But
No.
Yeah, but the thing is,
Yeah, but
the
hold
thing
on.
is still, the thing is, 1 second there.
yeah.
Yeah, so Lisa Anna was actually culture minister at one point, right?
See,
And I remember Lisa Anna, I sound the alarm about Jamaica protecting its intellectual property rights. Long time, right? And the government didn't even start to promote, the awareness, because enough artists, enough people just take the Jamaican thing and use it and make money off it. Long story short, the music as well was supposed to be more structured. You get what I say? So if you even look on the jams and the Java, the whole Java, which is the Jamaica Association of Vintage Artists, and you have the jams and whatever, those things were structures where the PNP did actually set in place. You get what I say? To kind of structure the thing in a way, but politics play a role, whereas these artists, them use them when a politics time, and when them become culture minister now, them now protect dancehall or promote dancehall or market dancehall the right way. You get what I say?
all
So
No, but
I
politics
just
do
let them do
if
all
you
the
allow
while.
yourself to be used Imhotep at all the times. All right, notice the politics thing when it come on to the clownish behavior. It happening in the African culture, in some African things when we see, and it happening in the Caribbean. And we the people respond to these things, brother. So the people them not gonna stop use it, and that we love. The people them sister when me put on my clocks and walk go down the road and scam 2 times. And that we love. We love the dancehall music and the foolishness. We don't love
Yeah.
policies, brother.
Right,
So them
because
not gonna
remember
stop
say
use it.
Andrew
then
Honest
then
changed him
oh
name to
God
Broke God
man.
in a brother. In a
Virgin,
real life,
you attack the same thing when they attack my youth.
All right.
Them people are rain down
And talk about
destruction.
Clarks and
No,
Clarks
but I know,
Destruction.
propaganda,
I know the
whatever.
people, them, brother. Are we the people, them,
No,
accept
you
it?
don't understand what me I said to you. I said the them money we are run the politics thing. Me attack MP to everybody will align themselves to it, including us. Them are rain destruction down for themselves. And we, them on them, and we. Because
Yeah, but
what? Most of we not understanding of what we are do. You understand what I mean? We're not understanding of what we are do. So it's just like is that every 4 year situation where we just go around and we not care about no policy. We not give nothing about that. All we care
Too
about is just
unruly.
just
no,
one
all right.
way. One
But
way.
not even, all right, not even that alone. How many people in Jamaica you think know how a bill is drafted and how a law is gazetted
Thank
and
you.
how it pass through the house and all these things. So you see
All
all
right.
them a policy what them a talk about, you think to yourself, say, okay, how them will move it through the house to get this thing passed? Nobody not think about these things, you know, brother. They just
That's
come up
why
with
me like.
wild promises and them
That's
just
why
say
me
what them
like
a
where
say.
Mark Golding says still. Mark Golding say, under his administration, he's going to make sure say that the population know the constitution and
No, but
know
the
the laws
constitution
of
is there for
Jamaica.
everybody to read.
No, yeah, but hold on not. Government has a responsibility as well to ensure that the citizens, yeah man, are knowledgeable or are sensitized about the constitution so they know
No,
them
Imhotep.
laws.
No, Imhotep. No,
Of
Imhotep.
course.
Ignorance of the law is no excuse. You and I both know.
Hold
I
on
don't know
now,
if you are
brother.
in America. Hold on,
The
hold
brother
on,
That's
we
not
not
what
Imhotep.
you must
talking.
have
Hold
said.
on,
I
a man.
don't know.
Hold
I
on,
don't know if you
hold
are in
on, a man.
America, Imhotep.
Hold on now, Dory.
Go on.
We're not gonna put it in the context of committing an offense, brother.
Yeah.
We're not gonna put it in that context. I am talking about people knowing the constitution, knowing their rights. So that me I talk about.
Yeah.
And
Government have a
Imhotep, I am telling you,
responsibility. Hold on,
as a
brother, man.
citizen of a country, brother, it is upon you to know your rights within
No,
that country.
hold on now. Why you think the government have to notify the public and post it on them something there all the time? It is their responsibility. It is
And
their
Yes.
responsibility, brother.
everything you can go up online
Hold
and
on now.
find that.
No, hold on now. Well, it is their responsibility to sensitize the public about matters pertaining to the country. That's the
But Imhotep, that
responsibility
is
of
a slippery
government.
slope. Because, say for instance, Rick is the president, prime minister. Rick can come out and say, okay, the constitution say. How we know it's true? So these are the
What
things
do you
that we
mean
have
by
to.
that? Wait,
Well,
what do you mean by that, though?
you say it is upon them to
To
tell the citizens.
sensitize, yeah, the
In
population.
what way? In what way? How would you go about doing it?
The government run ads. Do you know your rights? Do you know the constitution? Go to GOV whatever constitution and
And say them go
get a
read.
copy. Yes, of
Okay.
course. So that you're talking about
But
promoting it,
Imhotep, we're not that far. We understand the only difference
right?
between me and you is the promotion. But
Yeah,
people have a right to go read this thing, brother. Me understand say it is long and everything. But you need to go read it and have an idea of all these
right.
things. Read
I
JCF,
agree.
JDF policy, read JCF policy, how them to interact. Me
I
read
agree
everything, you
with
know,
that
brother.
because watch this, Dory. If people were aware of these things, even the states of emergencies, people would be pushing back a lot to make them know say it is unconstitutional what they're doing.
Yeah. I'm
Exactly.
not going to come out and tell them the truth.
No, but bro got them know say what
But
they're
but but
doing
but,
Yeah.
but,
is
But at the time, me go
unconstitutional too.
everywhere in a pandemic, you know. Me go everywhere in a pandemic, no matter what, you know, brother. But even though the.
Hold on. No,
But
hold on.
hold on.
During the pandemic, remember I said there was a state of emergency,
Not
right,
right?
all
So
the
but
so
time.
so so on that basis, them have legal grounds. We're
Yeah,
talking
but
about
not all the
hold on
time.
now. We're talking about using state of emergency to fight crime.
Right. Yeah.
No,
That's
but
the problem, brother.
Actually, I
If the
but
terrorize the
state of
people.
when it come on to public or a health emergency, upon the quote unquote pandemic or whatever, me
but
understand that.
but
no,
Imhotep,
but
it can use to fight crime. The state of emergency can use to fight crime, but them are use it as a policy. It's like
They
it's
might
a
do it
policy.
repetitively.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right,
yeah,
right,
like
right,
yeah.
no,
right,
but
right,
well, I
right.
know you know what cause that problem too, based on how the government is set up. Because if they did not have the votes, did not have so much seats, they could not do that same way. So that are the thing,
That's true.
how we constitution set up, right? With basically, but in fact, Jamaicans not even have no rights to protect themselves, brother. This is the next thing. This is a big issue we have with Jamaica as a country and other Caribbean countries. There is nothing in the law will give you the right to own even a scissors to defend yourself.
You know, put that in
What you
context
mean by
because if
that?
I,
Well,
yeah,
yeah,
you have to
Dorian,
put
what you
that
mean
in
by that?
context.
No, then I
Because
shoot him at man. Not
Let
in
me put
pepper
that in
spray.
context.
enough
Let me
man
put that in
yard
context.
have them
Self
license to
defense is
No,
fire
no, no, no,
arms.
no.
always there.
Yeah, but hold on, man, hold on. FLA, brother, is not a right, brother. That is a gift. It's a
No, no,
privilege.
no, no, no,
A
no.
gift that
No,
I'm privileged. Man.
hold on, man, hold on. It is you have the right, to apply as long as you qualify. You're eligible
Yeah.
What is the
according
qualification?
to the law.
Are you all right? You tell me what are the
As long
qualifications?
as based on what them say you don't have no criminal record, then
No,
you
that is wrong. That is
what
wrong.
you mean
That
that
is
is
wrong,
wrong?
sir.
What
That
what
is
you mean that
wrong,
is
sir.
wrong? All right, so
Hold
I'm
on, hold
telling
on,
you.
hold on.
Imhotep, I am not
Imhotep, Imhotep.
asking you. I'm telling
Yes.
you, Imhotep.
Let him
No,
explain.
so yeah, go
Imhotep,
ahead.
listen
You
to
go
me.
ahead and
Listen to me,
explain
Imhotep.
to me, yeah.
You can have a clean police record, has never done nothing in your life.
Right.
And when you apply, you will not get it. And you have a job.
That's hold on now. That is where you're misrepresenting when me I say, brother. Me I say a person can apply
as long as
them have
qualify.
a record clean. You are talking about when them apply, brother. I'm not talking about that. I'm
but
talking
asking
about
you.
No,
Well, I know being eligible is not a.
though.
But what me say, Imotech, I said that there's nothing in the Constitution that gives you the right. That is not a right, brother. Having the privilege to apply is not a right.
I get that, but I'm saying, me, I say everyone who is a law-abiding citizen can apply.
Imotep, you have
Me
3
not say them
million
here
people
get
in
it
Jamaica.
automatically.
You have 3 million
That's
people in
my
Jamaica
point.
and 70,000 people own firearms.
Imotep, I get what I say still now. It's we don't in the Constitution, like similar to the US, where you have the Second Amendment, we say you have the right to bear arms, right? Some of the states, some of it where you don't even have to get a license. You go and buy a rifle. You're a farmer, you go and buy a rifle. You understand? In Jamaica, yeah, you have to be a law-abiding citizen, clean police record, and you still might not get it.
Right, exactly. But that no means it. Yeah, but that doesn't negate the fact that anyone who is a law-abiding citizen can apply.
Yeah,
but the guy, the man up at FLA did say, him say, when I tell them come with that thing, say why them not the working citizens of Jamaica for defend themselves. Him say him not see that like he say him not see that warrant to give everybody gun who even if you have the right to get it, him not feel like say everybody for have gun that kind of way there. So that's a true what the youth I say, cause them not like even if clean and you work and you can show everything. I just some people them give it to. Some people have to pay big money. Then give Jack your gun, Jack your rape a man. Then give couple more people gun when they're supposed to have gun.
Yeah,
So
but the thing is, still a real man. Real man. Remember, say even the laws, the whole law as it relates to legally having a firearm license. It was more like a colonial law, So here go on. See the average black man now, him can't get it because sometimes just this part him live, even when he's a law-abiding citizen. If him apply, them gonna turn him down because
that's what I know.
I'm glad how you said that now.
You actually
So the
have
man who
police
live
officers.
at Red Hills life better than for me life who live at Flanker.
I get that because it's a classy society. We not gonna deny that, brother.
And not only that alone, them a look on the probability of them somebody taking away from you. And you go off the street also.
You mean like Philip Palwell?
Yeah, I don't know. They take a Philip Palwell gun.
You mean like the minister? What the minister the name again when
No, man. I talk about Philip Palwell, but talk about the Reverend Almila.
Yeah, man. Almila, him go tell about
you. Yeah, them just look on the probability of you. How violent is a community? How easy it is for them to take out the gun from you. You get what I say? Them look on that.
But prominent men are losing their guns also.
True. But how often?
No, but how often something? But how often I hear? How often you watch news and hear say them thief man gun in a Jamaica?
It might never happen because them not gonna get it.
Exactly. So that question was kind of like a facetious question because the unprivileged man is never gonna get a chance for anybody to take it away from him. Yet you have the privileged society who are given this license.
But bro, I see him like come look on it, them probably look on it too.
What me they say? Every law-abiding Jamaican supposed to have a right. Alright, here or no. If you don't want to give us firearms, fine. We can't even get pepper spray. If police stop you and you have a knife, you're still gonna jail, brother. Come on. We need to have the right. And when, brother, man put gun on my head already at my house, brother. When me call police, me live 5 minutes from the police station. If walking distance and police reach 30 minutes later, man tell me the wife will matter out here, so if you turn on light.
Yeah.
Brother, these are ridiculous things. Even in America, when they're brother, even in America, if you call the police, them now reach tops. Them in California right now, a 50-40 minutes. In a Portland, certain place. The fastest they reach in a certain place, a 3 to 5 minutes. Brother, you're dead already.
But it's the same thing here too. You're living at some, alright. For instance, living at some part in New Orleans. If you call the police, them probably even come down the city till morning and see me. So it depends on where you're there. How where you live, yeah. That's some place like Fort Lauderdale, yeah. Where police even go. Yeah. Yo, hey, alright, Rick.
Don't come like if as a shot come out of your gun, brother. You don't know where the police come from.
brother, me used to live at Fort Pierce. See?
Yeah,
And me
may I
used
tell
to,
you about
you
where
see,
you live? Me not run down about where you say. May I tell you about where
yeah,
me
me
live?
understand where me understand where you say, because me used to do that for all you too. But, me I tell you, say, me live at Fort Pierce for a street name to Martin Luther King, the 25th. Brother, every night gunshot bust on us. You know when the police come, when they shot them, don't bust.
That country
No,
you live.
probably, no,
Fort Pierce in the country.
probably,
What you
probably,
talk about?
probably, you just have a place where loaded with criminal and, me understand. They
Brother,
all over them have a place there. But
yeah.
we talk about the average place.
Virgin, fourth place at back of God, man. Fourth place at back of God, Virgin.
Our Fort Pierce is back of God when it almost the essential Florida.
Yeah, what, in
No,
Central
but
Florida, now, what
no,
in
but
my
look
bush,
look which part
and
look
rain
which
all
part higher
around,
layer there. But look
you
which
know?
part higher layer there, brother. Where you talk about? Get to the everywhere, bro.
When I,
So
you know, get where me answer, me I tell them
no,
from
me
where me
get
used
me.
to live.
Yeah, but I understand the location. So me I
We
say
have
enough. Me
I
I
say, when you
tell
come
Sidney
out to
say
all them
enough.
places,
Back of God.
it's a bush, man.
But
That,
no, you know, say Rick, don't say that.
that's all you know,
Don't,
fire up your Fort Lauderdale
no,
or
Fourth
Ireland,
place at back
no,
of
no,
God,
don't say that.
man.
Yo, you know, say, well, I'm going over to Tampa, you know. Alright, so for instance, you go four pieces of this, and I think, me remember which road to take. You say you go the west. Brother, over the side, me glad nowhere, brother. And if you're quint,
There's a fourth place,
every,
God, man.
every quint, there's the police everywhere. Me I talk about going towards Tampa, brother. Going towards Winter, everywhere, the road. I mean, must have me try the road, brother.
but we not two or three of the argument still, because we
Yeah,
No,
not
not
yeah.
true.
still
Cause
hold on,
just to put a
Yeah,
cap on the argument.
Yeah, we
Yes,
not
you
try
see the whole
the
paper praise
comparison.
thing. The whole paper praise thing, you know. Mark Golding come out, you know, and Mark Golding expose it. Enough people say this thing is illegal, you know. Cause enough people never know say it was illegal, you know. Cause them still about the place illegal. I don't know how they get them in the country, whatever. But Mark Golding come out and talk about this. I hope if him win, when him reach, him go in and actually make a change, brother. Cause defenseless women are walking around the place, can't defend themselves. And we know that the world is not all peaches and roses. So we need a means we can defend ourselves as Jamaican people.
But let me ask you a question, see? Yeah, we understand that the facts are yo. Defend yourself. If we are speaking of objective reality, brother. If a man hide and stick up here, there's no defending they can defend
but
themselves.
you go we around one thing there, bro. We are talking about generally,
I
brother.
mean, me
You go
understand what I
around
say still,
in
you know.
if a man, you go always have them type of circumstances there where all a man have can't have all him gun in their hand and dead said we know about that. We understand all of that. You see, but overall, there are things we are going we could have been prevented, bro. You see.
That's true.
Yeah, so when I want to ask you still, I say, what do you think about Golden speech though? Me there you might have mentioned it earlier. If you don't feel like that speech, you can take home the election or it a go on some top up or it lukewarm or it not good none at all or what. What do you think?
I mean, in my opinion, still it was a good speech. You get what me
Yeah.
I say? Yeah, me kinda love the policies presented. You get what me I say? Yeah, maybe see where you might focus on even more social intervention as well. He mentioned them things that you get me I say them things they needed. You know, himself like victims of domestic abuse. Yeah, he must say, boy, yeah man, them are create all, facilities for the ladies, them and them something. I think that's a great idea as well still. So yeah man, yeah, me definitely have to look on the plus them, Rick, and wait with the minus them and me say, boy, the plus kind of definitely overweigh, the minus. In terms of say, boy, there are some things that him could have put on the table as well, because I mean, I hear him say nothing about, me him talk about ganja, I mean, I hear him talk about, say, boy, the Rasta, they can get ganja license and them something
Yeah,
like
yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah. We want
And
them
you
to
get what me I
touch
say? Right, right. If I go talk about ganja and whatever, we know say, yeah, the PNP has always been very quote unquote diplomatic towards the Rastafarian community. While the JLP has always been quote unquote hostile based on the history. So if in the smart now him could play the card right there so now well and say boy him would make it easier for the Rastafarian community members them now if you apply for them license where they can plan ganja and them something there. Because if he said the government should give them that privilege because
Of course, and the
that
rest
would be
of the
beneficial.
nobody.
Yeah, a Rastafari promote it and a Rastafari feel the whole blunt. of the whole, when they actually criminalized and them something there. You get what I mean? I say so Rastafari should at least be compensated or quote unquote get reparations. The sad thing is that them take the Coral Gardens reparation money when them should have really hold the government, at ransom this and say here go on now broaden the thing and make it accessible where the rest of them can get license to plant then ganja and export it or sell it in a dispensaries or wherever.
You go back to what somebody was saying earlier, there's no unification and then one person speaking to a focal point about what are our demands and whatever. But here's my problem. Mark Golding did a good speech. If me have to say, boy, pan a 5 to the election, I'm thinking that a 2. It was a great warm-up. Obviously, the election, we have no idea when it is. So, me still think him need to get a steam, go ahead and make himself more believable. Him lack charisma in some sense, but a man personality is a man personality.
But he improve in that.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying.
And it come off as a bit kind of, even though action we deal with an action we pre when it come out to politics and a gimmick still, but you still don't want a man. I'm gonna talk to you and you feel like you want to sleep, like when we see. When you Peter Phillips,
But not only that alone, being likable, brother, will get your votes hands down. Obama, one of the smoothest talker in history. That's why he won. But my next thing too, the thing that I never liked about the strategy about doing certain things was actually the social intervention that Imotek mentioned. Brother, I'm tired of social intervention at this point in time. One, the funds are not being deployed as how they should be, because I had a friend that manages that. So me know what me they talk about. Me not go talk certain things publicly, but me know what me they talk about in terms of that. And then two, it just not work, brother, over and over. If a man is a criminal, brother, there is no amount of money social intervention that can give you. Say, for instance, you're a scammer, quote unquote. No social intervention program can pay you or a man that pay you,
No, all right. So let's be fair, though, Dory.
This is it. Another where me think say something need to be addressed, but me not think no more man fi come make no speech like, oh, you can't sleep with your door.
Right. But the social intervention.
The only way you can talk that unless you and your party member them might do the crime, bro. And you can't tell them to stop. That's the only way you can talk that, brother. I say, yo, we sure say when me go in a power, all crime I got in there. That's a madness, brother.
Right. But the social intervention is beneficial, brother. It works. It's just that, as you say, it's not the program is the problem. It's the funds that is being, quote unquote, allocated to facilitate that. So what me I say now is family. You have a lot of females who are traumatized through, quote unquote, domestic violence. Them need social intervention. Them need counseling. Them need therapy because they might take it out on the pit them more time too. Social intervention works where you have prisoners or man go to jail and then go them place, then they learn a skill so when they come a road, right, them can get a job. You get me? I said just like how in America, them have a program where it's like them call it, like before you leave prison or whatever, part of your probation, you're going to one halfway house before you're fully out of the system because they try to rehabilitate you. So I'm just saying, brother, we can't dismiss.
That is fine, but our funds are not being deployed that way. Over the last 10 years, over the last 10 years, we spent almost $40 billion over the last 10 years on social intervention, right? That is a whole lot of money. And there has been no effect that we can directly attribute to this thing. What you were saying about the ladies are fine, but be reminded that men are the ones that majority at the time commit violent crimes, right? There's no halfway house system set up in Jamaica. I understand what you are saying. In a perfect world, it should work like that. But the fact that we're not doing it and we have no oversight for these money, we need to stop talking about it. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that we should create laws out of a sense of fear and give up rights and privacy. But me think that we should get more strict and more stringent with this thing. I think we need to find a balance between when police did kill more man and new laws.
But Dory, the issue is not social intervention, it's oversight and funding. It's not social intervention. That's the problem, because you need social intervention. You need a Saturday school program. You need more community engagement in the inner cities. You need that, brother. The communities need that.
But Imhotep, I am not saying that something is wrong with the medicine, you know. I am just saying that the medicine is not working. Right? Social intervention on its face, there's nothing wrong with it. But apparently when we apply it to our problems here, because of whatever factors, it's just not working, and we have a decade of that proven. So it's either we will find some way to have better oversight and change everything from the ground up, or we have to try something new. You
Well,
get what I say?
I think it can be restructured. I think the problem is that there's not enough people on the ground partaking in that. And me get that. It take money to get the resources on the ground. But me just feel say, if the focus is on social intervention, then them need to pretty much say give them the money and the resources, so at least them can definitely put in the work. But we need social intervention. We need to have that kind of program in our society right now. We need it.
Here's one of my biggest problem. In Israel, they basically have a programming farm for the kids them, right? In a Jamaica, brother, we spend so much money on foolishness. Why don't we have a situation like that so our kids them start learning to write code from them at 12, 13? And that is how now you bring up the STEM field in the country, and man start create apps and all them things there and get international companies, and we start make wealth, and we go up from there. Those are where the money should be
Right.
going.
I mean, I did hear. Who was it?
about
Was it
economics.
Dr. Didierton or Julian Robinson? Which one of them spoke about STEM? Yeah, they did speak about STEM. Is it that Julian
Dayton.
or
It was Dayton.
Dayton?
I think
Good,
Mark
right.
Golden talk about something like that too.
Right. So definitely STEM is on the agenda, and STEM, so STEM has been active on the ground as well. It's not
No, but
like
me
say
even
STEM
say,
new. Them just
yeah,
need
but
to
me even say
promote it
Andrew.
more, you know?
Me even say Andrew come out in the news that talk about people leaving schools need to have skills, brother. You need what kind of skills? You need to mention these things. You don't talk about skills. What skills are you looking for? What skills is the market demanding? Why don't you advertise those things in school? Brother, you know how rough it is as a teenager for you decide where you go do. Not everybody is that lucky, brother, or not everybody have them idea what they want to do. So if you know that these are the most profitable things, or these will add what the economy needs right now, then you push people to do those things. Them just
Yeah,
attack, are those words.
remember saying it, right? Mike and Manley was the one who started the Artus NTA. You get me? I say, and the Artus NTA was supposed to train the Jamaican people into skilled people, because Mike and Manley saw the need to have skilled people. Now, me not see the focus for heart like that again, like one time, because you need to have the skill. Because here Andrew Wallace is saying that they do not have enough skilled people even in the construction field. They don't
Brother,
have enough skilled people.
I think that is craft. And the reason being the reason why I'm going to say that, right? When these people go ahead and study their mechanical engineering or whatever the case may be, these people aren't even getting any big contracts. Even after they gain years of experience under man, it is always some other people. Notice, it's like Jamaicans can't even build a proper road in this country. It's like majority, imagine we have much highways in Jamaica and none of them are built by Jamaicans. All of the top engineers, all of them are China or wherever else, are from some other places. Why? When we have so many top schools teaching these things. So what are
Yeah,
these people learning?
yeah, but you see, sometimes though, there is a level of expertise where the country might not have in a real life. Just like how you have certain bridges, certain roads where Jamaica can't build, we not have the expertise there. But if other people have it, them have it.
But
And that's
Imhotep,
the
what is the
reality
purpose?
that too.
But no, that is true. But what is the purpose of the relationship, Imhotep? You come on the live every night and talk, and me can learn from you, and you can learn from me. What is the point? So every day we have these Chinese people here, and we're learning nothing over the years. Nothing. We need transference of knowledge.
Then that wouldn't be the government's fault. For not try to implicate all of those.
Yeah, me not say it is not their fault. It
Okay.
is their fault. You
Right.
understand?
That means them supposed to have an exchange program, but I think they do
Exactly.
have an exchange program with China, where you have Jamaican students over there study engineering. You get me? I say, yeah, them do have them exchange programs there, because even with Ukraine, them have it too, and them have it with Russia too. Them have it with Cuba. You get what I say? Yeah. Then they actually have them exchange programs there still. So I don't know, but
parade
as it
these
relates
people
to
in front of us then. So we can parade these people in front of us, say, okay, Imhotep went to Ukraine, he learned this for how many years? Now he's the head of Grace Construction Company. Where are those people?
Well, me can't to answer that, but what me know say is that prior to the Chinese coming in, yeah man, a whole heap of the government try with these engineers. And the roads them just
look all
break
flat
away.
bridge, brother. You tell me we can't do nothing with flat bridge. Me no believe that.
True, man. I always wonder that too,
Imhotep. Can do something with flat bridge.
Man, they not can show one road thing if they want, bro. I don't know what that nonsense they want to talk, bro. Look much. I mean, I try to compare Jamaica with America. See, man, just have all 6-7 different road all up in a year, bro. With them money attacks.
Yeah, man, I craft them I use, man.
That's not nothing for choose on road over, bro.
No, sir. Not at all.
One of my issue with that
Bridge without real, I tell man shit about dopey this and dopey that.
Right, I'm mermaid and publicist.
You know, so that's the tricky people all the time, right? But one of my thing too with the whole road thing, you know, me always wonder when they borrow all this money from China to make you road them, and then hire all the Chinese engineer them, and also half of the employees are also China. You make an benefit no kind of way out of that the road there. Can that even work for the road? When me say, hold on, then when me say me say when it's construction of the road are go on, then I really benefit from it because mostly Chinese engineer like I say, and most of the worker them are also Chinese. The tool ko Jamaica then we get to work, you know, majority of the worker then should be Jamaica. What me I try to say?
Well, me not lie still, and if they have like Jamaican. We actually deal with not every Jamaican meds that way there, but just when me take me eye and see, bro, you know, and when me see Jamaicans get contract where Jamaicans get versus contract where Chinese them get and how much work done, bro.
Right.
It's down that way still, but we prefer use the Chinese them, brother.
Can we rob one of people? We see man a build road.
Because me see man get contract road in St. Thomas. St. Thomas me live, you know, bro. So me can't talk. Cause no road they no fix around there, you know, brother. And me feel like me see the man them go some boom in the outer Grand Spend where you see them fix up on way. Chinese round in the east, the man them give the regular contract to them, man. When me look, man, I come and work at 12 o'clock as Doris say, wipe my out and yeah. Now I just wake up. I forget a boom and a special before me start work. Really,
right.
I know the road around here, so.
This is our country killing our own self, bro.
Yeah, that's right.
I've been in charge of our construction.
When it come down to that now, you know, me as a person, I we want the road for use. Me not care about who make it in a brother.
But Rick, the notion. Yeah, Rick, the notion. Sorry if you cut it. The notion that when the Chinese get the contract, you know, like nobody else a benefit. Remember, so the raw materials them is predominantly them sub out the contract to the smaller man them, you know. So the man then go draw whether a stone or sand or whatever. Yeah, but people get contracts, man. So there is a trickle down economy as well. Yeah, but we know say it's predominantly Chinese, right? We get that. But it doesn't mean say nothing now go on for the average man when the road worker pass through them places. Everybody can eat a little piece of food in our way.
But Imhotep, that is true, but somewhat. Alright. Say for instance now, big creating a hotel. A hotel is building right now in Jamaica, we got probably 2,000 rooms or whatever. 2,000 rooms. That is a huge hotel. Here's the problem what these people do now, and the technique what them do. Them come in. This hotel is building their hotel. So let us say the name Rick Enterprise. Then him have him friend we come from the same country when name Imhotep. We own one construction business. So Rick buy the things them from you, so you would make money in the country. So you're not necessarily buying it from a Jamaican man, even though he might get somebody wanna
break up Jaja.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nicky man. So me understand the passion about Jamaica, but you see me as a road user now. More on the road for you with good camera from point A to point B. So I don't really have a patience for it. You know, see, I'm like, oh, when anywhere me live in the road, I don't care, bro. As long as the road fix, me just want the road to fix so I can get it for drive and for do my business. You see, so if you, as a Jamaican, are going to lapse out the thing on the road because you're Jamaican, you feel like you have some special privilege, so you feel just eat money and not do none of the work. No, me can't look for it, so brother. Give who capable and willing to do the work, brother. Because the idea I road you want to use. You see? Yeah. So and this, as I said, this is something we see with my own we can and something we can prove to. Because I know the road them not I know the road them running not done. And the road they start from before me leave a foreign, brother.
Right. And I mean the Chinese are doing a better job than the previous contractors and engineers. I don't know.
Right, from out of Harbour View to Yalas, this brother. There's a done already like Chinese, them do that thing. And the difference, you know, bro, the man they cut through all mountain, you know, brother.
Right.
You know, cut through place and rain, so the man them have all more work than them man, you know, bro. Road, pass man, they come on, you know. Be a joke thing, brother. Big up yourself in that thing. So, me not make the people them want the road for fix. Right now, right now, me sure say if I go around and St. Thomas and tell the people them say, yo, hear me and say, just the general public and say, yo, hear me and say, the Chinese then can't gear the road tomorrow, you know, and you know, the black man them all gear it next 2 months. Everybody have pick the Chinese, brother, because people don't want the road to use.
Night. All right, you see that thing what them say? Jamaicans don't have the skill to build the road or the engineer them. It's a lie. See? The problem is, you see, because we have to remember, you know, I don't know if much you're familiar with backside. Backside roads have to build a special kind of way, right? But if we never see the equipment, them will drive on backside road, right? The Jamaican build them.
But St. Thomas not a backside, bro.
But the problem with Jamaican, you see? Them always have to have somebody behind them back with a fucking, excuse me, with a big stick. See, to beat them to do this. So you see, in the backside them have the man them who decides, all right, and them a Jamaican them have build the road. But when them white men attack say, yo, this needs to be done, it's done.
Let me tell you my theory to what go on with that road stuff there. I based on something I observe. You see, and this is a problem with we as Jamaicans and real, bro. You see when them check China have to build the road them. Whatever it costs, brother, them have to pay the man them the right money. Mm-hmm. Them money, the black contractor them brother road cost 3 million, and a man tell us say, yeah man, give me 2.5, we can't quit. And him goes to boom and him take the money, shell them 2 million out of it, trickle down till when him have 100,000, him a try start it, brother.
But I'll come back down to the government system, whosoever. Because if you in a government, I am if you build the road, I'm saying, you know, so it's going to cost $10. You see me, I say? Because I do my estimate on them things, it's going to cost me $10. Right? Before the road done, you pay me with $10, you know, but before the road start, brother, me I tell you, say the money done, it go overrun. You see me? And nobody now go prison.
So my time, like them. The way them want the work and them create for the work, you know, they don't want to charge and make it seem like them are overpriced, you know. So man want to, you know, have that little rate. But if it's professional, like $10 for your work complete, that they will charge.
Them can do the work, but you just need some serious money in a government to put on them foot.
Yeah, but Rick, let me tell you why I have the problem with the Chinese. Let me tell you why I have the problem with the Chinese family. I deal with it. Appear corruption and nepotism always dominate them big contract, them big road work there.
Right.
In a real life.
Right.
Always some political nepotism, right? And corruption from both sides of the aisle. Always
that's the problem you want it.
You get what I mean? So what's this now? Once the Chinese then get it, it kind of eliminates even the whole of that. But the culture of corruption, when it comes on to road works and big projects, always politically motivated.
But well, that not really stop it.
Well, okay,
Because man still probably no man. We put on man same way.
No matter what the Chinese, no matter what when the Chinese they have it, brother. The Chinese them not have no political affiliation. So there's no nepotism there, so. You get what me say? But you see when other people get the road, let me tell you something. No road work can pass through jungle and George Pang, them not get piece of that. In a real life, nothing can pass up on Sly Pen Road and them place there. And certain man not get piece of that, brother. Or cross road and them place there. In a real life, I saw it go. Nothing can go on West Kingston side there. And the guard man, them no control them sitting there. I saw the corruption stay, brother, so we can't go around that. So you better the Chinese them go and lock it off.
So Rick, yeah, say for example they get the money and they flash out and find money. How about if I saw you go, then they might give them the money up front. How about the government will on the money? Whichever area road needs to fix, they have to check in, say a month time and say, okay, you some month of road done and see me invoice of that they work there. How about they do it that way? And then
that's not a real world.
Yeah, not real.
But me know about because history shows so they not do the work. So we have to change something if we don't want to stop the Chinese then from get to work. Well, now give you $3 million now. But you have to show me progress.
But nobody now stop the Chinese then, brother. The only reason why them get away with them bullshit there, is because, as me say, anytime it come on to places where not really are gonna make the government money fast and speedy, them does not really care. I better say any road will lead to them hotel they are raid. No man can run them joke the road them have to fix.
Then I see the tell you.
But around St. Thomas round in all some bush now. Yeah, that man just go and eat money around this, so they go. Till them fix it, them when them please themselves. That's it. But anyway, when it come on to, like places where commercial, brother, places where the government realize, yes, I go be the next money pot, road have to smooth, brother. No eyeglass can't touch and contract them, bro. That's it. So that is right. So when it come on to the Chinese, them all because they know say them and they have no political affiliation.
Right.
Me see I'm look up video go around with a man that throw down shovel that about and Jones this and Jones that car around and St. Thomas in there. He couldn't touch the road where walking down where the son him where the one where they walking down.
Williamsfield.
Yeah, they work off of the road.
No,
but I know pass on the road they done.
Yes, you can't get the work off of the road. You can't stay around and St. Thomas and talk fuck your brother. I show them shovel and rain.
Right.
I show you. Yeah. So I want them to brother because them know they government don't really care.
And that man working on leadership, brother. That money that got put to them thing alone.
I'm not even gonna blame JLP because I'm no idiot, brother. Because me say around them born and grow, and so it has been within all of the government them.
Yeah, man, right on the board.
Yeah. And even the MP were responsible to this from McBarn and thing they are Fergus Fenton.
And when they do fix it, Rick, I want thin sheet of gravel and throw up on the road. By one rain drizzle, it wash away.
But everywhere I show potential for eat money so them are fix them, them are take time fix them, because sooner or later even around St. Thomas, you also want heap of things are going around there and rain because you don't know say road and move for a level. But we just know say overall anyway when they end up making the government them ready and speedy money, they don't care about that.
Yeah, that's true, man. That's true, Rick. Yeah, corruption always a go rule in Jamaica, unfortunately.
A fact.
It's hard to get rid of. No matter which party in power, they look out for themselves first, then the people them after.
That's true, man.
It's a shame. Yeah.
On a line them pocket. But yo, it been like this. We just need a change. We just need the people to organize and do the right thing. Make them own demands, brother.
It does. Brother. I kind of understand from the government perspective, business they are doing. So me already know say anyway when I make them money, them I'll deal with this so fast, I know. And anyway when I to make them no money, every government are gonna lapse with it. Right. And I like that, and I like we can't say boy this place it fixed when this man did in a government and it just stay that way no matter who. I just realize over time say I don't say true yes I don't know what you yes and lead to no famous hotel or nothing already. You just that doesn't lead to a normal citizens benefit, bro. You see?
Come to think about that in a Rick, where you say a while ago, So you have a hotel name Iberia Stars. You don't do that for me.
Alright, look what I even said because I give you an example. You have to show you all this thing complicated. Alright. You have like from Maran here, you have like Lice Retreat Prospect Port Maran. From like Retreat to Port Maran to Ear Castle. Be a rugged road. And when I reach Bath, where the hotel there, the road good have all white line in it. I have to pass all of them places there to drive on a white line road, So I just know say they so fixed because of the hotel and river. Because I have a little attraction road. You have to pass all of them district there, brother. And with just rugged road. Just fit to drive on a white line, brother. Yeah. Like only place around this, I think white line.
I ain't not until no line up.
Yeah, that shit funny as hell, bro. So drive and we out there.
I same thing with Iberia Star.
So it does
I same thing with Iberia Star.
So when a man goes to women now and him drive going about now and him go off phone, because you know say everybody go up there, artists, this, that, all sort of people. A man feel good when him reaching a park, and he can get a smooth drive, ready. Yeah.
So Lalibela. Let me see. Him still about?
Yeah, got you, man.
No. What I was saying about what Mark Golden did say about constitutional reform and the whole republic thing. You get me? I said that was a valid point too because the constitutional rewrite and people don't know what going right now. What Broker them want to do is to actually retain the Privy Council as the final court of appeal. And Mark Golden said, no, if you are cut ties with the crown and the colonial masters, the CCJ, which is the Caribbean Court of Justice, should be the final court. And I agree with that. You can't separate from Bakramaster and still leave, the Privy Council for sure their authority and them have the final say. That don't make no sense. So the CCJ, me agree with Mark Golden, the CCJ should be the final court of appeal. We're supposed to cut out the Privy Council, done with England, done with the Crown, full stop.
A reality, man.
Yes, I think that's a good the policy where him actually presents still. You get what I say?
Hey, that's been a PNP philosophy from long time to link with the Caribbean instead of linking with certain countries.
Yeah, but
because that was objective of Norman Manley too,
Yeah, but remember, say even in 1949, the West Indies Federation was created. You get what I say? And you used to have the whole the Caribbean countries them who were members.
I think Trinidad and Tobago was the only one.
Right. I remember saying in the 90s, them did promote the CARICOM single market and economy. Them did promote that in the 90s. Me don't know what's going on with that. Right? But the reality is that there should be a one CARICOM system where everything is integrated. You get what I mean?
Because no line of Imhotep, if you see if that really worked, like if it did work back then, because the Caribbean have a lot of resources, no brother.
Right.
None of them things that we are implicate for the people right now. Like certain things will happen to the people with bank and themselves. Probably would even happen, brother.
Yeah, but the funny thing is this, watch this now, right? North America, which consists of the United States, Canada, and Mexico, all of them kind of tie in for them economy in a way and call themselves NAFTA, In Europe, them use the euro, you know, brother. All these countries use the euro, you know. So when them do them organize and centralize to make them currency much stronger. You understand what I say? So these Caribbean countries now, them shouldn't really embrace the single market and economy where them they put forward in the 90s.
Them think they get fight by the
Bro,
US too,
that
you know.
no, then
Yeah,
they
that's not
get
true
fight.
too.
But then they get
Yeah,
fight
man.
by
True.
other Caribbean countries too.
No, by the US, because the US don't really want to like that, brother.
True.
You know what I mean?
So then when they get fight from all different angles, and and Norman Manley see that their vision there, and the people will just go back out Norman Manley them, they just divert go straight out Wicked Buster.
No, well, remember say, yeah, now my man, they have television still, but remember say the politics start changed in the 70s too, you know, brother. The whole thing just changed in the 70s, you know. And that's how things start take a turn in a wicked way, you know, brother. You get me, I say?
Yeah. We know
Yeah,
that part then. I feel
yeah, yeah, and
them
everything go
too.
upside
Yeah.
down.
Cause man go look for him at that time. They say them think them can what I'm paraphrasing. It's gonna
Right.
be fire for fire, blood for blood. The man are
All right,
inside violence.
all right, Rick. Where Babsy Grains did say recently when she condemned Mark Golding, she not say it's the worst thing she has ever experienced or see or anything like that.
Woman says she
I wicked that.
traumatized.
Right?
I
And
wicked
and
that.
and, and 1976,
Yeah.
when Michael Manley declared the state of emergency, you see they get locked up with Pernell Charles them and them
Yep.
people and a couple months then get locked down for. I think she get about 6 or 7 months locked down, brother. So
And
you
I
tell
think she
me
even
say,
pregnant at the time too, you know.
well, whichever way,
Yeah.
she got through 6 or 7 months worth of lockdown and that state of emergency. And she got say Mark Golding's skit is her worst experience in life.
And I saw nothing wrong with that skit. The
Well,
symbol behind of it is
as we say, you know, brother, we're not gonna beat him too much because the intent was not mischievous, but
yeah, it was not.
it was poor taste. You get me? I said, but what we say is that when Babsy followed out with her statement, Babsy wasn't like speaking for the JLP because Babsy did not say why we at the JLP. You get me? I say she individualized the thing. You understand me? I say, and I talk about
True,
I
true.
have, this is the worst experience and this is abhorrent and I've never experienced this before in my life and them something down. We I say, Babsy,
I,
1976 6 months, they lock you down, you can't go nowhere at all. Solitary confinement and them sitting there. So you go through worse than that. And that's the reason why too, me not really understand why bro got them even use the state of emergency so often because that kind of leave a bad taste in their mouth. Bad memories. So using the state of emergency to fight crime like that, brother, no, it don't work like that.
I don't think they know for really how to stand that crime thing here, brother, Jamaica. I don't think, and I don't see none of the party them are come with no strategy or what. 'Cause I don't see.
Big up yourself, don't worry. So let me ask a question. So, within the whole speech, the whole conference, I'm going to see my boy, they say, no, Damian Crawford.
Yeah, that was shocking for me still because apart from Mark Golding, I mean, me feel say Damian Crawford is the most charismatic member of the party. Especially, he's a senior member of the party as well. And if you don't have a Damian Crawford speak, I know when Damian Crawford speak, say genuine and he kind of connect with the people. Yeah, when some of them speak, say them just a say it because it's a political rhetoric and a soundbite. When Crawford speak now, he kind of more connect with the people. So I found that to be very strange. You wouldn't have a Crawford, a gas up the people. Yeah, that's weird though. That's weird to me. Because some people when me used to come talk, me not hear them come talk about nothing of substance. It's just political rhetoric and sound bites. You understand what I say? At least me know say Crawford as a brethren where him kind of study them little things with the society and the whole kind of economy. Him can come and discuss things and show the people them certain plans. The man not say nothing at all. That's just weird. And them man, they're senior members still in the party. So you can see the whole politics, and that's why Lisa Anna make sure I step away from them because
Yes, sir.
I appear little corruption I go on at one party, have a little clique over this one clique, this one, the party just divided. That's the problem because you have a Damian Crawford who you know have panned at the podium there. For at least talk some real talk and I connect with the people them. No, sir. Me if he say Julian Robinson and Mark Golding and then Miss Scott Matley, because he knows to talk about certain things as well. You know, yeah. Then people they talk about some things of substance. The rest of
But the girl will talk him at them. You know, look like she will do
Gabriel.
You know?
Yeah.
As a young girl.
Yeah.
We're slap for Manchester there.
Yes, Gabriella, what's her name? The Gabriella.
So whatever. Convincing your freak, me nearly believe
She killed them in Manchester, the man.
I just throw a
like a young Porsche, man.
Yeah, man, but you so bad like say the next 2-3 election down the line, you have to watch out for all three well season and bad.
Yeah, man,
you know?
but and that's good because at least you have more females at the party because you don't really have no whole heap of females at the party.
Nowhere near Fiala last speech and conviction when she attacked, man.
Right. She definitely have the charisma still.
Lalibela say Crawford spoke and got a great response. Hey, me never see it.
When in talk.
I say y'all missed it. Crawford.
Yeah, because remember say Mark Golding speech was the last speech.
Yeah, coming up, I don't recall Crawford.
Right. We not see Crawford at all.
And we watch it from start to end.
Right. If I'm money, we did I watch it.
Yeah, you know, because I said this thing is something when I want to tell you crap on the internet, you know.
From when the pastor started prayer and said, God not deal with the election, but him a pray for the PNP. So me don't understand the prayer they need that. Because if God not nothing to do with it, me not see where you pray for them. You left it, man.
Facts. Gabriel Morris, yeah, man. She look promising, you know.
Right. Definitely, man. She have the charisma still. She kind of have the Porsche charisma there, you know.
Yeah.
I kind of like that still because you really need that kind of, you know, like, you know, the person who can motivate the base, man. You need that, man.
Yeah.
You need that because most of them, you know, right? I mean, them qualify to lead, you know, but them just not have the charisma. Them qualify to lead, but them not likable and them not charismatic and them not really motivate the people them like that, brother.
Me feel like Rick.
Crawford spoke before the sister from Manchester.
No, Lalibela, man. We never see Crawford. I did I watch it the whole time, man. No, man.
Whole time Crawford not sit down back at people.
Good, like, the whole time we did I wait for
Crawford. And they look like you all have when Peter Phillips attack. You know, man, don't phone. But what based on the observation though with that whole energy there and the Jamaica Labour Party, you don't feel like PNP can win?
Well, no, come strong, you know, brother, because hey, no rampant broken, brother.
I still based on you know them come out still, but me not sure that them nowhere near the winning streak. I look like say yes, it look trending towards JLP. I feel like them have got tap it up some more still, but them are going.
Well, Rick, me can give a very simple answer, you know, because right now the JLP have 49 seats and the PNP have 40.
Where's right now? Even the man they better go get them mount gear, their rope and anything there, because they have a mount to climb.
Yeah, man, 49-14 it there.
Right now,
as easy as it can be broken down.
Right now, we just want these people to go home. That's it. Right now.
You're tired of them. But politics start going. Let's go on. Thing there. You know, say no matter go which party and get it right. You know, you have to just put yourself in a mix and make sure they do the right thing. You know.
No, but Rick, you know, say, you see, if we are dealing with policies, Rick, and not tribalism still, yeah, man, in a real life still, you know, you see, bro got them. Yeah, man, bro got them for really get somebody a chance because Mark will make some valid points.
What I mean do what him with them? Then bro, God, man, tell yourself, say, man, do and it just, remember, say, we just come out of one pandemic, you know, so, yeah, there was a lot left for your time, you know, so, that was
but watch this, you know, when Mark Gordon says this now, Mark Gordon say, all right, bro, God, them promised me 5% growth in 5 years, and that never happened, right?
No, remember, say, PNP did chop off for 18 one time solid, you know, and it was just PNP a rule for 18 years till them just get tired and throw them out. So, me not really think we can work with that still.
No, me totally understand that part there, you know, because again, now in politics, you know. But what I'm saying now, what you do?
With it, I say, goal. Even though even in a position where I just say still, but I think we can base my faith on. But this is just my personal opinion. Me, I just one person. But I can't bother base my faith in a woman I say again, you know, brother. Because man can't say anything when them think that. I would have proved that time again. As soon as they win a different thing.
So Rick, how are you expect them to convince the people then, if it's not on what they're saying? Because they're not in the position to do anything. I don't assume.
That's right.
What's going on now? Member said Mark Goldie was saying that you know, yeah man, them plan to invest in our, you know, like solar and stuff like that, and that's a very valid point. Because me notice that the government now promote no solar panels and them something down Jamaica have one heap of sunshine. Right? No, the JLP administration, they are depending on the oil, and what about a month ago them say Petrojam lost what $1.5 billion or something like that, brother, because them go buy up some oil for the market and the price drop back down or something like that and whatever, just because them want to try to secure them supply. You get what I'm saying?
The next thing when I like when Mark Golden speak on to is focus on, like, you know, Jamaica planting more of its own food still.
Right. Yeah,
you know,
because what he's saying, you know, what he's saying is a valid point, you know.
No, for them things to where we talk about the really, I just talk them to you know, brother. Remember them things to you know.
But family, no, but in a real life still, you know, it exists, you know. When talk about it exists because what's this, you know, the farmers now St. Elizabeth and them something there, right? Yeah, nobody now really buy them goods because a lot of these hotels, them actually import the cheap stuff them. And now buy from the local farmers, so they now support local.
But them stuff that start same way even when the PNP in a power, it's still a go on. So why when him come now, if him win, it a go change? It's still not change, brother.
No, well, at least him a point it out still. So yeah, me give thanks for that. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, because in a real life, it make the sense the country import so much food and the farmers they will farm the food, can't sell it because nobody now buy it. That make the sense.
Yeah, I also like when you say about the student loan and stuff, you know. Like cut that back. I like that part. You know, if they not work, me not sending no bill. Me just attack you and on the back end of your loan.
Yeah, and him actually, I suggest raising the income tax threshold.
Yeah,
and that would have benefit enough people because if somebody don't earn 3 million, then they're not paying an income tax, and that would be good for the smallest person. You get what I say?
Yeah, exactly. Also, too, one of the things that he said too that I didn't know, that all the hotels, like, they're the one who's profiting off all the tourism,
right?
Because, you know, so you might try to get that cut out too. So I thought those two things. I was like, all right, that sounds good. So, in my eyes.
So you feel like more entertainers are follow suit with BUJU and show them colors as it relates to. Because you have like a few people who have a dispute and say this and that. But as we say in our Rasta thing when it come on to reggae, I lost confidence long time because I be able to follow me see one. So
BUJU a PNP long time, brother. But the only thing you never really showed like that.
Yeah, but the thing is in Eric, me not have no problem if we see no other entertainer forward out and declare who them stand with. Nothing wrong with that.
And it also can be a plus too, you know. It can be a plus, you know.
Yeah, because why it can't be a plus? The entertainer, them have bigger platform for all them accountable to what them say.
Right.
And them are sure so them take a stand too. Them are
They need a voice in the parliament too.
Don't be like real man. Don't be like real man where I go tell we said that him done with the two of them. And in a real life, them not gonna know where them they have to stay.
That is just like where everybody reads upon a daily one. Nobody have to run the country, brother.
That this thing about Rasta man in a politics and I lie them a tell.
Yeah, man. I like them man. But Rasta in politics, man. Yeah,
my old man a Rasta man, but my mother father will tell us, yo, me a GLP to me dead, you know, brother.
No, but that's why the Rasta man get left behind now. That's why they're getting left behind, you know, because what is the new constitution, right? Where is Rastafari position in the new constitution? Them not have a clue what go on. Them not have nobody I represent them. Them not have nobody I engage on their behalf. Nothing at all.
So them things them talk about in a politics and everything.
Rasta politics. Remember say I Selassie was a politician. Stop it. In a real life. No make nobody tell nobody about Rasta need politics.
So BUJU didn't think they can do it.
You can make a change. You make a change through politics, brother.
Yeah, man.
That's how the change take place.
Yeah, for real.
Remember, said Nelson Mandela and all them, a politics them did use to make a change. Them struggle, them fight. But them go the political route. They never say, oh, them not in the politics, brother. Right now, Rastas with other things say, and them to take over the country and try to run it. And that's the man them fear meds. Yeah, man, I use ignorance and talk about say, yo, or them emotion and talk about say, born politics and them something there. And then you don't have nobody at the table to represent your interests.
True.
Nobody feel lobby on behalf and say, Rasta them forget ganja license, man, in a real life. Them forget it. Because of them feel the most discrimination. Give them the license and make them plan them thing.
Well, it just show you so the rest of them not even unite themselves. That's how that show you. Right?
But the man them always use feelings when they come on to politics and when they come on to the Bible and religion, the man them hold on that door. Tight.
Yeah. And
the political process where them can engage in and I make certain changes where I benefit them are gonna fire upon that, brother. So confuse me more time. You know?
Yeah, because whatever the politician them do is still gonna affect them, you know. It could be Rasta look more. It could be Rasta look more.
So the practical things that's beneficial to them and their interests, them are gonna fire upon it and go and hold on upon doctrines and dogma. Yeah, brother, you just show where your priorities are, brother.
But maybe what BUJU just do would be a breakthrough for the rest of them to realize and see if BUJU can do it.
A good thing, man. But my money mode.
Him not go escape that, man. Him already knows that I go on for him. Because first thing I say, yo, I'm here Rasta about politics. You know enough for Rasta. If you are coming week, I pay for your ball. Anyways, people, make sure to subscribe to the channel, you know. And, you know, click the notification bell. I even know the support. Come on, me want about 7 subscribers for each 500.
Yeah, man. Get rich to 500 people.
Yeah, man. So everybody want to subscribe, just subscribe. That's it. I know more time of people with their reason and name members say they don't subscribe. So just subscribe. You know? Yeah, man. Oh, I want 3 more. So any 3 somebody want to subscribe it, not subscribe. That's it. Yeah, man. That's how the thing go.
Hey, Eric, you know what?
Because yourself choking one nation.
Me feel like good YouTube for change that, you know, because I feel like more time you have to close the chat and go back to go subscribe and like the program. Maybe if it's on the screen with the chat bar, people will see it. If you understand what I say. Because when you watch it live, you have to exit out of the chat to go subscribe or like the live.
Yeah, but that take a little. Well, 5 seconds.
Hey, 1 5 seconds. You know,
5 seconds, brother.
You know people stay. You know people stay.
Well, if I'm no, we can't support that because if I'm on a whole lot of 4 hour reasoning and you think it hard to take 5 seconds or 3 seconds or a minute for just subscribe to the platform and you do it every day, brother. That don't make sense.
Yeah,
that's
like
what people say.
too.
No, because maybe I do it because sometimes I have to do see like you said, me have to exit out and like the live while me I watch.
Yeah, but that's right, but that's why the first thing.
Because you know, if I read the program, you're not supposed to have a thing there, a problem if you do that.
No, and
exactly.
some things are routine as well. The first thing you do, I like it, you know, and subscribe and then and then you just forward in.
Yeah, you know, as long if once it's a platform where me know say me hang out already, you know. I want to know say all right, here we go. And if this or this, I'm gonna subscribe and read. So if remember say subscribing is not something we are gonna do every night, you know. Yeah. Once subscribe. So and it now take you more than a minute to do everything. Unless.
Remember when the first subscribe to the new channel and he said this channel has not yet uploaded anything. I mean I said, Jaja, come here follow Rick and not even do nothing for the channel yet.
Yeah,
you know what I
said? I mean, me just want the people, because you don't know, say, from me say, me I go do it still, but you know, me just want to make the people aware. That means, say, you know, you know, do all them amount of live and nobody don't know. 120 people know. So you make people know.
Yeah.
I feel good as that. yeah, man. Yeah, the one Ganja Aladdin probably need better panelists. You know, none of them panelists are league, bro.
Remember say Ganja Aladdin, he might deal with UFO and religion and them something there. A different medicine, brother. Reality we are dealing with and substance, you know. Substance we are dealing with and policies and solutions, and he might deal with UFO and religion, brother. So doctrines and dogma he might deal with, brother. And believe
he might deal with one side story, you know, no compromise, no reasoning.
Pseudo.
Yeah.
In your feelings, and I try convince. In your feelings, and I try convince other people about things we can't prove.
Yeah. last night me get my beat and I just hold it. Cause man, when I beat me last night, I try to defend that woman and the policeman. Me have to just hold me beat now and say, all right, that's me time, you know.
The thing is, no, you see,
no man, the real gunners have an wrench, man. You see it?
Yeah.
No, I think they have a fake gunners. I say real gunners have a wrench. You know. Well, if the real gunners find you, get time out, you know. But yeah, man. But as we said, still, after you go still, you know, big up yourself. A judgment from BUJU in a week, you know, because man, they also say swap BUJU overseas. That sound like an invest radio car or so. Yeah, man, they also say them swap BUJU overseas or something, because I can't see him BUJU that.
Everyone have to invest something, you know.
No, but Rick, before you have to invest, remember say BUJU did. Remember when BUJU just forward back to BUJU went down to where the place the name them man Suriname? I wish part where the president name man Shine. Then the man go over there and go campaign. Bellies. Yeah, so the man always like say him hide it, him show him thing. BUJU always show him position still. Him always like talk out with the social issues. When it was the mass mandate and people are locked down, BUJU step up broad and say, free my people, and them sitting there. So, you know, a long time BUJU attack still. So, if him a show film side, nothing wrong with that still.
I want things sweet in all of this, you know. The JLP people might rise up the whip, you know. I sweet this thing. Well, I sweet this thing, you know, because BUJU has always been a man where they talk, you know, have like a number of people where we say, yes, BUJU. But I know say anything all BUJU say going forward, man. Half 5 people them say, yo, I want to hear BUJU. The politics here deal with now.
Right. And I'm pretty sure that me feel that him wear the consequences too. Because he's supposed to expect that to Rick. You get me I say? Yeah, especially at a time when he even a promoter an album. So
but probably when you see another Rasta Andrew Wallace them conference.
Yeah. Remember say them have one brethren too, you know. When name again, man, I think he's a senator or something like that, you know.
No, we're talking about artists. We're talking about because the people
artists.
They want to respect Rasta artists more than every other else, you know, have them as real Rasta, you know. We can't see it. Alright.
Word.
Yeah,
well, I mean, like you never can tell who might forward and represent still in a real life. But Rick, I mean, like big artists being political, I don't know secret. Because everybody knows even Bounty Killer have a PNP straight.
Yeah, you're right. You know. Lalibela say your member say to support Bobby Wine from Uganda big time too. Yeah, Bobby Wine. You know, engage in a political rare down there.
Right,
big thing. You know,
he run against the president. Against the president, man. Yeah, man.
You know?
Yeah, man. Mr. Vegas a good friend too, you know? Yeah, man. Mr. Vegas support him too, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So BUJU has always been very active. It's not like this forward from nowhere. You get me? I say him always about him fire. You know, he has always been active like that. And in just come show so here we go and now. I'm not going, yeah, that's a film thing there now. So I just feel tries that still. But me feel like say people should not feel afraid to hold a position. Because being on the fence now got change nothing in a Jamaica in a real life. So we can use the feelings and talk about we not deal with nothing with politics and corruption and whatever. Yeah. So we can say all what we want to say, but if we stay on the fence, nothing not change. So people should really get involved in it, brother. You get what me I say? Yeah, man.
Yeah, because I want the way you can move up a man if you tell us because me just look on it and know say now we get everything perfect, you know, but there are certain things if a man make certain talk out time out and he can't fulfill it. The people are supposed to rally around and get him out fast.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Hey Rick.
Yeah, English.
Is that me addicted to this program? Huh?
You're not alone, Invest. You're not alone.
That's the reason, man. Today I say, yo, it all too late. It look like it all too late. And I just say, yo, you know, make me go about an hour and almost 2 hours. And we soon cut your house still. You know, but at least we gotta get all the reason for it.
Rick, me feel like Andrew gonna come and promise everything that Mark Golden promised to do, you know. Feel like Andrew Craft to like that, you know. Because what would stop Andrew from come and promise those same things?
I think Andrew have more leverage, you know, can boast from window and whatever. And plus, boast power plan for do in addition. So as me say, when it come on to Mark them do what them do still, but I'm not sure if it's enough go around the thing fully still, but we will see.
Yeah. Right. And that's just a sad reality in Jamaica for me, is the notion say Rasta bun politics, you know?
I can't show from ST1.
Yeah. Rasta bun politics, right? So who is gonna act on your behalf? Who is speaking on your behalf? You understand what I say?
So pretty much they're also a part of the problem, because by not voting, you're also, you know, helping the other party to win one way or the other.
But family, all them have to do is start a Rasta party. And at least they can win a couple of seats and them.
The matter here, the matter, all of them affiliated with a party. Them only publicly say them thing there. But election day, what of them go vote for your party?
No. In fairness, you have some Rastaman who don't vote, and you have some Rastaman who vote. Yeah, them take them side. Yeah, PNP and Labour right, based on the area where them inner and whatever the alignment is. But you have some Rastaman where no man, them no vote, man. No man.
Yeah, let that true.
Yeah, so I have to kind of, deal it that way they still. But me feel say Rasta fi get involved in the politics. They should. It's the only way them have a voice. A man just feel like say, you tell something. A Rasta man feel like say because him sit down and wait for judgment day, right? Yeah, if you see Haile Selassie ride on a white horse or whatever. Brother, you're in the real world. You see, while you're here waiting, make sure say you have people that represent your interests until that day they come when you really feel like say you are go up yonder or whatever. While you're in the real world, yeah man, you're supposed to have policies that can benefit the Rastafarian community. It's a very large community and it was a persecuted community and then forget reparations. Who want repatriation, right? Listen, who want repatriation technically, and you have to repatriate yourself. You understand me? I say because you're born a Jamaican. Right now, you can't say, bro God, we want repatriation. And bro God must charter one flight and pick on up, right? From Papine or Bobo Hill or wherever, and just drop on off in Ethiopia like that. It don't work like that.
And you see, the place Selassie give them the people want to they want it back.
Right. Sasha Mani, right.
Yeah, what people say they want it back, brother.
Yeah, man, them beat up all the Rasta people because what you going on, what your Haile Selassie do as well, which was a mistake, right? And the thing is that enough of the Rastaman them don't really study the history of Ethiopia and its diverse culture. Because you see which part Sasha Mani there, that's actually Oromo land. And them not like Haile Selassie because Haile Selassie actually chose the Amhara tribe because his father was Amharic. You get what I say? So him just make Amharic the national language and whatever, and then now him take the piece of land from the Oromo and put the Rasta them on it. So the Oromo then like the Rasta them because the Rasta them see Haile Selassie as them Lord and Savior. And the Oromo them say, this man take away our land figure Uno. So,
right.
them kind of have a hatred towards the Rasta them down there as well. Unfortunately, Yeah, man, I want to tell you, say, a couple of years ago, then they beat up some Rasta down there too, man.
Yeah, man, we know about it, man.
Yeah, man, then they burn down a couple of places and beat up some Rasta and them something. Yeah, man, so they want it back and them things, So, you see, all that what talk about repatriation, yeah, we have to deal with it realistically. You get what I say? A man just can't say, repatriation. Which part you want to go? You want to go Ethiopia. Are you from Ethiopia? No. You understand me? I say you don't come from Ethiopia, brother. So why you fight to go over Ethiopia? Right, fine. If you want to go over the fine. But that's not how it works. And not so it works. You can't just say you want to go back to Africa and them are going to send you back. No, in a Marcus Garvey time, yes. It was being done and it was plausible. That's why one heap of them did go to Liberia and Sierra Leone and them place there. You understand me I say? But in a 2023 now, the Rastaman not supposed to talk about repatriation is a must on them something there. As if said why, a something where you can just say charter one plane and drop over Ethiopia. It don't work so.
No, man, everybody are claim them land now, brother. Every land are claim it now.
Yeah, it don't work, so brother. So whatever land you have a Jamaica, and that only if you claim a jam rock that.
So why stop them from go? Then they can jump on a plane and go on themselves.
Go
so where they want to go? Why they want the government take them? They can go to Ethiopia if they want.
Can go visit.
Listen me, watch this, The thing is this, and enough of the Rastaman them, you see, enough of the Rastaman them who are quote unquote, well-educated elders, them know say Rastafari kind of stagnant in terms of its ideology and philosophy. Because here we go on now, whole heap of that back to Africa repatriation stuff was from the 1930s. Yeah. You understand me? I said that whole philosophy of going back to Africa and the promised land is Ethiopia, That was the 1930s, 40s, and them just still a hold on it. Not no wrong, you know. In appreciating the motherland and want to go over there and live over there if you want, fine. But the notion say you can just say free me up Babylon, repatriation, and then start a one plane and pick you up and drop you over there. In the works in a real life, brother.
So Imata say if that's what they want, the government to put them on a plane and fly them over there. Then what?
No, but the government can't do that either.
No, just hypothetically, say the government fly them over there. Then what? Do you expect the government to take care of you, or you gonna go Ethiopia and you gonna just all right, me dep on the land, me I gonna start my own business. What? Then what? What is the end goal?
Listen, the Rastas, them when they over Ethiopia, right? Them don't even have no status. Them don't get no paperwork. So them can't even integrate themselves in the society and them something there. You understand me? I say, you want left Jamaica where you know fine. If you want go Ethiopia, fine. But just remember, say, you have over 80 tribes in Ethiopia, so it depends which part you want to go to. If a Sashamani you want to go, just know, say, once the Oromo then get angry, them a come burn down Sashamani and beat you up all the time because they don't like you. So which found it there, the people them don't like you because of what Haile Selassie do.
And that's what they want to run go.
So no, because them don't really know the reality on the ground in Ethiopia or the history. A man just feel like say yeah, him can go Ethiopia and say, oh, me love Haile Selassie. Listen to me, a Rasta man cannot go into places like say Eritrea and brag and boast say he love Haile Selassie because you must be mad. Them hate him over there so anybody who are forward over the top say them love Haile Selassie, you must be mad at trouble. A bun man a bun you out. If any Rasta man go over Eritrea now and talk about him love Selassie and him are the greatest and them something there. Yeah, so you know it's not like say you can just go anywhere and anywhere. You have to understand the culture and the language and the different tribes and them something there so you know where you go. You understand what I say? No Rasta man want to go Ethiopia and them don't even know an ounce of Amharic. Them don't know no Ethiopian language. When they go over there, brother, the language where them talk, the patois, them can't understand that. Them have to talk Amharic, so at least they know, yeah, them can communicate because at least that's the official language. You can't talk an ounce of Amharic and you want to go to Ethiopia. What kind of language you going to talk over there?
And please, go visit, brother. Visit, spend a little time and come back. You know what I'm saying?
You know, no problem if a man want to go over there, go live. But the reality is, brother, the reality is, it don't happen like, say, you just bar repatriation and one plane pick you up.
Yeah, we got to a process.
It's a process, right? Right, it's a process, brother. It's a process. It's a process, and it's a process where you have to factor in your integration too. And you have to know where you go. Because if you are say, oh, you want to go Sashamani and whatever, yeah, go on down there. But when the Oromo people them get angry, just remember said them are come beat you up and burn down the place. Because them not like you.
Yeah.
Rasta will left Jamaica now trouble the body, gone to Ethiopia, and the people them down there don't like them because of the whole tribal thing. That's the reality. So a man might feel like say, oh, that's the promised land and them something there, right? Nothing wrong if you want to believe that based on your religion, brother, but you have to deal with the real world as well.
Yeah, because I guess they feel like if they get set, then they will get the land and all these things.
Well, get which land from who? Which
we just don't understand, like you're saying, in 2023, like, why you want to go back to Ethiopia for? Like, what's... Like, right, I don't get it.
Right. But what's this, you know?
It was sold to them, though. It was sold to them by their elders to repatriate to Africa.
Yeah, and nothing wrong with that, you know, invest. But that was in the 1930s. You get what I
say? Yeah.
That idea is now outdated in 2023. Nothing wrong them time when Marcus Garvey them have the Black Star Line and people did leave and go Liberia and Sierra Leone and them.
I read the chat and I wonder how Ganja didn't seem bright and everybody because I ask why did you want to go to America? Brother, nobody now stop nobody from going away in Europe. The man just simply say you just can't just say you want to go and go. You go through a process like when you are go America anyway.
But that comparison, what type of comparison that person would use? Whoever write that in the chat.
You're not asking about Germany and all of these places. The man I say, a man just sit up and I say, yo, repatriate me to Africa. That not gonna work. You have to go through a process like everybody else.
Nobody now repatriate to America.
Good, that nobody now repatriate go Germany. People
exactly. You should put your money and go Germany or put your money and go America.
And we're talking about we're talking about repatriation, and you are talking about like a travel through a visa. A different, compare apples and oranges,
different things right there.
This thing about repatriation done, Virgin.
Remember saying bright to everybody, so now you're no stupid this right
This thing about repatriation done, Virgin.
And to be honest, too, you can't put black people and Germany and repatriate in the same argument. It's completely different thing. Repatriation is to go back to it's almost like go back to your origin then.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is, right? The concept and the philosophy at the time, yes, it was the right philosophy. You get what I say? But right now in 2023, when you actually say Independence Day, you will see a couple Rastaman come out and say repatriation. If the Queen come to Jamaica, some man run come out and say repatriation. We want to go back to Africa. It no work so. In a real life, it no work so. So the little Jamaica where you born and grow, it better you try and control that. Try and control your little piece of the pie. So you're supposed to get involved in a politics so you can get your license and you can plan your ganja, have your business around. And that's what you focus on. You understand me? As talking to you want to go back to Africa and them something there. Them philosophy they're outdated right now in a real life. So I have no problem. I have no problem with recognizing Ethiopia as a spiritual homeland.
And if a man want to go to Africa, I wouldn't even go into that because if that you comfortable with fine. But my whole advice is that say at least educate yourself about the whole place, the runnings and so forth.
Right.
Puff up a big spliff and the weed just tell us say, yo, Africa, me for there. And you know, not about the place, not about the place run already.
Right.
Majority of the people when me see go to Africa, go live and successful. They have money, brother.
Right.
That's it. You know. You don't just go Africa because you float on a spliff and go over there, brother.
Right. No, true.
That may I say, Rick, like when you go there, then what? You know? You just go there, so?
You know?
I just go there, so. It might never run from a place or accept Rasta to a place where it doesn't accept them.
Right.
No, I understand that.
That's all the problems still, you know?
I understand that.
Since artificial intelligence.
I say if a man want to go Africa, I think that a man free to go anywhere they want to go in the world. But educate yourself, bro.
Right. That's all. Right, that's all, bro. Right, that's all. Because at the end of the day, Rick, no Rastaman, you know, if you ask a man about Sashamani, a man will say, yeah, man, Sashamani, man, I don't there. So Haile Selassie did actually designate Rastafari, you know, yeah, man, our homeland that and whatever. But that is all him know about the place. Him don't know the language where them talk in the region. Them don't know the various tribes. Them don't know the animosity. You understand me? I say as a result of what Haile Selassie go on with too. So a man well one go Sashamani.
I want to ask you a question,
but realize that different bad.
I think you even jump the gun. Most of them listen, maybe they know about that name. It's just because of this song when my man sing All Angola. That's it.
Right.
Jabooks.
Yeah, man. Jabooks. Big song, that's them. Big song.
Ganjala in the people.
Which part?
With 5,000 US and start life better than the rest. I don't dispute that, brother.
I dispute that either.
a man we go, him probably know exactly where him go, him have him links them already, but you can't just smoke a spliff and just say, yo, Babylon, I say this and that and you want Africa, that a madness.
Yeah, but Rick, just to keep things in a context, right? How many Rasta were there in the hills now of 5,000 US? Because them we are talking about, you know.
Yeah.
Them we are talking about, you know. So we don't even know we can talk about with that there.
Exactly. You know?
Rasta them in the bush, we are talking about how them are going to go over there and...
Probably Rasta them on the plane, them already know how they know ins and know race. So them, when you hear the Rasta them down on the plane, sorry, I talk about going to Ethiopia. Them already know, brother. Plus, them probably have the money as well.
Right.
As you know, the Congo Bongo, them were up in the hills where they have phone.
Let me tell you. The war between Ethiopia and the Tigray, them, right? Same country. How far they from Sashamali?
From Sashamani, all right. So Sashamani is actually in the Oromo region, right? The Tigray region actually borders with the Amhara region. You get what me I say? So yeah, it is far. Tigray farther than Sashamani because you go.
Oh, so the war didn't really affect them.
Yeah, you tell you something. The thing about Tigray now, that was actually the seat of the government, and that's why even Menelik did actually have the capital. You know, is Menelik actually moved the capital to Addis Ababa? You know, you get me I say? You see, that's all of the royalties them, and that's then come from the Tigray region. You get me I say? Yeah, so it far, man. It far from Sashamani. It's actually
so it don't really affect them. The war didn't affect them.
Yes, man. Yeah, man. It affect them because remember, say the Oromo and the Amhara tribe got involved in that war as well against the Tigray people. And now, right now,
Yeah,
it's right
there's
now.
Still a war going now.
Right now, the Oromo people them are war against the government now. Down there.
Yeah.
You understand me I say? So even right now down at Sashamani, that the region there is very tense.
They said it is the biggest war in the world, you know, but it's a quiet war.
Well, me not talk about the war where them and Tigray did a fight. That one there was a wicked war when nobody not really talk much. And what's this now? When the war that go on, you know, me see a portion of the Rasta man gone up, I think it's the US Embassy, and a protest. The man them a protest against the Tigray people them. And me I say, hold on, I wonder if the man you know say Menelik and all them great Ethiopian emperors there, a Tigray then come from. I wonder if they know say that's the seat of power in Ethiopia, Tigray. I wonder if they know say when they talk about the whole empire there, where they used to call Aksum. The Aksumite Empire is one of the most powerful empire at that time, and that is where the seat of power was. Tigray. And the man them come out and burn out the Tigray people them. When the Tigray people them it's not like said they are to be blamed.
Right.
Tony Rebel them out there to burn out the Tigray people them and one bag of sitting them say Tony Rebel not have a clue what going down there. Him now watch what go on in industry. I think gone viral because mainstream media show it now and him run now go out there and burn out the Tigray people them. Yeah man, if you know that man say Menelik and them man. You get what I say? Yeah man, and Empress tied to them and them people. Menelik is from Shiwa, you know. But it's actually he kind of border with Tigray. You get what I say? And the whole rulership always come from Tigray. Most of the rulership forward from Tigray because even with all Ras Mengisha. Ras Mengisha, he's from Tigray and he was the heir to the throne, not Menelik. Ras Mengisha was the heir to the throne. But a fight, Menelik fight and Menelik take the throne. You get what I say? So that's the seat of power there in Ethiopia, Tigray. So which part of the Rasta them there, Sashamani now, that is actually an Oromo land. So anytime the Oromos them upset with the Amhara people or the government, yes man, them kind of style the Rasta them too. Because they never accepted them and them always blame Haile Selassie to say Haile Selassie take for them land and give it to these strange people.
To the people them, right.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, I want to take for myself, you know. I don't know. I don't know if I invest or somebody that says something. So,
me just say, there's a war going on Congo silently too.
No, but that the war that going from 1954, 1965.
And 1970.
From the Patrice Lumumba days, man. Yeah,
that is spill over and you wonder as well.
Yeah, man. That's a whole next conversation, you know. Trust me, man. That are from the 1960s, man. And I know 60 of the years ago. Here, that the war there. Millions have died and everybody are thief the resources, you know. All of the cobalt and the gold and diamonds, all that.
No peace treaty.
Yeah, everybody are thief it, man. 123 different rebel groups down at the Congo here. 123. Do the maths. I didn't say one or two, you know. 123 rebel groups.
Oh, it's a whole heap of bloodshed. It's a whole heap of bloodshed that, you know. Think about it.
Just imagine if them want to even negotiate. Them have to negotiate with 123 rebel groups in the Congo. That's how complicated things are right now. And everybody are fight for the resource-rich areas and them something. It's just sad still, but the reality, you know?
it's always surprising, you know. The Chinese can just drive them truck through the region, and them a fight with different rebel groups.
Well, in fairness, members say the Chinese them go certain areas, right? And the Chinese them will more do business in areas where the government controls. So the government will give them escort too. Because I think last week there was a Chinese group that came under attack. And I think 2 of them died along with some members of the security forces. So it shows that them have security escort and they are in government areas. You get me I say?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But anyway, still, you don't know it going on. Bless up on yourself, man. And,
big up.
Yeah, man. The link as usual. Yeah, man.
Anybody big up yourself.
Bless.
Anybody want to subscribe no more. One more subscriber for each 500. So big up people. I don't know tomorrow work week, you know. So you know people are catch up on them sleep and so forth. So you know, we don't have to lingo plus and it done forward the habit. But anyways, big up on yourself. Catching up on another one. Big up prefer. Yeah, man, big up self-made. Yeah, man, big up Lally Bella, you see. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, now I'm going to Africa, Aladdin. Now I probably with nobody going to Africa. Because I say, man can't talk it like I'm going to Africa, it's just a joke. You know? I know people who talk about going to Africa, they're not serious. The first thing they don't work party. And I just smoke a spliff and I talk about him today and I talk with her. Big up yourself. Big up yourself, Nicky. Big up yourself. That channel name Rick Live Stream. You know? This is Rick Live Stream. But anyways, big up on yourself, people.